Never text or ask a woman these things, her desire will decrease. The feminine and the masculine dynamic is becoming so hard for you gentlemen to understand. Last weekend, I had to rush somewhere. While in that Uber, I smelled a substance or a drug airborne in the vehicle, and I couldn't even breathe properly. And mind you, I have opened all the two windows on the right side and also on the left side. And even I said it to the driver, this car smells so bad. Then he said, oh, but the car is clean. Then I responded, yeah, the car looks clean. Seats are clean, the carpets are clean, and the car looks clean. But the smell, the air inside the Uber, inside the car. Just the past 3 days, I had actually met with a stranger who said, oh, I know you, you're on TikTok, blah, 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 blah. You teach about this and talk about this and this. I was just listening. And then in that conversation, I also felt like something was being released in the air. I just assumed before I could even walk away, my body just felt like it couldn't again breathe. When I was again in the Uber, before even meeting with the stranger, when I was also rushing somewhere the previous month, the Uber looks clean, the car is clean, but the air isn't. I just felt dizzy after 3 minutes or 2 minutes. And at the same time, I felt confused. Early in the morning, very okay when I was leaving the house, slept more than 10 hours. What am I trying to say? Uh, let us hope this is just an accident and things are just happening randomly. And we are not targets for what? I don't know. See, specific people right now in Kenya are taking advantage of what is happening in Kenya. And they want you to feel a target. And you actually are. But for what? We don't know. Save a girl out there. Be on the lookout. Look after yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Okay? You will just be a disciplined lady focusing on your life, not bothering anyone. But that just bothers someone somewhere. I don't know why. Focusing on yourself, very disciplined, and it just bothers someone somewhere. Drugs are being released in the Ubers, in the car, by specific people who want you to feel like you are a target, and you actually are. You can't see, you can't talk, you can't breathe. Before you know it, you're done. And some people are even being paid to do this. In this Nairobi city, in this Kisumu city, or in this specific town, Elizabeth is the target. First, cause confusion. Second, add gas on fire. Third, kill her. For what? The target for what? She can't talk, she can't breathe, she can't see. Why? We don't know. Because most of the people right now, right here, they are taking advantage of what is happening in Kenya. When you are under influence, you don't know what is happening around you. You don't know what's going on. You're just in a state of confusion. Again, I am saving a girl out there in Kenya. What is happening right now? Women are being targeted. For what? We don't know. Let us hope these are just normal scenarios happening day by day in a row. If you are in London, United Kingdom, USA, Nigeria, and you're wondering what is happening right now in Kenya, that is what is happening. Are they being paid for that? You tell me. For what? That is the question. Why is someone targeting you? Have you wronged anyone? No. Are you always disciplined and doing the right thing? Yes. Very disciplined. And why is this happening in your life? You tell me. The secret is to understand the language of women. And I know you will ask yourself, why will I need to understand the language of women? Because you need her to pursue you instead of you pursuing her. That is how you win the game. Why? When she pursues you, it confirms that you are fulfilling hypergamy. You are satisfying hypergamy. You have to understand one thing. Women want men who are already pre-selected. You can only be pre-selected if you are satisfying hypergamy. And hypergamy is a feeling, what I feel about you. If I feel like you are pursuing me consistently, then you are seeking validation. When you are seeking validation, it's a confirmation that you are not satisfying hypergamy. It confirms that I am actually high value than you, and you don't understand the language of women. The secret is getting a lady to consistently pursue you and not you consistently reaching out to her. Most of these things have to be understood in a nuanced way. When you understand these nuances, you will get to know the things that you consistently say that gets her lose interest towards you, and that lowers desire towards you, that encourages her to walk away when you have just a relationship that was exciting. Some of the things that most of you gentlemen say, you don't need to say them. You don't need even to reach out to her. You don't need to text or call her. She is the one who will reach out to you and call and text once she has the desire towards you, because you created space. The whole idea is to never say these things if you want to be pre-selected by women, if you want to satisfy hypergamy, and finally, if you want that lady to consistently pursue you, because that confirms that there is a high cooperation and you have already won the game. Number one, never pick up your phone and text her, "What are you doing today?" See, the player doesn't care. The player Johnny won't wake up or won't pick up his phone to text her, "What are you doing today?" The player doesn't really care. And that is why the player has already been pre-selected. Johnny won't pick up his phone and then text her, "What are you doing today?" Why? Well, it's not in his mind. Because here's the trick. He's not even thinking about her. The player is too lazy, too tired to pick up his phone and text her, "What are you doing today?" He's not even thinking about her at that moment. He won't reach out to her. Because here's the thing with the player, nothing is serious with him. It doesn't seem like it is a serious relationship. He's too lazy, too tired to pick up his phone, then text Hannah, "What are you doing today?" And here's the trick. Even if she's gorgeous, so attractive, so beautiful, when the player Johnny sees her call and she's reaching out calling him, he will just look at the call, then ignore. Why? Because the player doesn't feel like picking the call. He's tired. He's not in the mood. He just doesn't feel like, "Oh, I won't pick that call." That is why ignoring that call is the reason why the lady is consistently investing in him. But it doesn't matter to him. He's attractive. "Oh, well, I will pick up the call whenever I feel like. I will reach out to her whenever I feel like I have the time." So the player doesn't really care like you do care, Isaac. That is why it will be so hard for you to be pre-selected or be pursued by women. Remember, in this moment, the player is being pursued already. He has already been pre-selected. The lady is already reaching out to him. But he doesn't, he just assumes, "I don't feel like picking the call. I'm not just in the mood," right? So the player has already won the game. Now, when you ask her, "What are you doing today?" the nuance that we are getting is you have already sold yourself to her, you are consistently paying attention to her, and those are the feelings she's getting, that you are so focused on her, and now you are in her world instead of concentrating on yourself. That is the nuance she's getting. Oh, he is concentrating so much on me, he is so focused on me, that is why he wants to know, what am I doing today? So that is the nuanced feeling that she gets when you ask her, what are you doing today? But the player, he won't reach out. The player, he won't pick her call. The player just doesn't care. That is why they will consistently win the game. Here is the trick, Isaac, that you don't understand. It doesn't really matter what she's doing or what she thinks she's doing right now. When her feelings will change, she will change what she will be doing, and she will do something different. It doesn't matter if she's Netflixing and chill. Maybe her feelings will change, then she will start scrolling on that TikTok. Maybe her feelings will change, and then she will decide, let me go have fun with my friends. Let me meet with my friends somewhere. Maybe she won't be in the mood. She will decide to just go lay down. Maybe she will switch off her phone when her mood and her feelings will change. See, what she's doing doesn't really matter, because when her feelings will change, she will change what she's doing, and that is just what is happening consistently. Now, since you asked, this confirms that you are fully concentrating on her world and not on your world. And here's the thing, this is a very bad thing for you. Once she confirms that you are concentrating on her world, this is very bad for you, gentlemen. You are not satisfying hypergamy, and it is a nuance of, he is already missing me. He already wants to mate with me. He's missing me. He's thinking about me. Wow, he's so focused in my world. He wants me. So this confirms she's getting a nuance that you are missing her, you are concentrating on her world, you want to be with her or something. Here's the thing, you gentlemen. Stop texting women. Stop saying those words that you are reaching out to ladies and say. Probably most of the things that you are saying, they don't need to be said on that text. Probably you don't need to waste your time and write a text to reach out to that one lady. Just stop and quit texting women and ignore all the urge of trying to reach out to that lady. Gentlemen, don't waste your time. Just quit texting. Quit reaching out to those women. Quit giving them the nuance that you are concentrating on their world. This is your world. Concentrate on your world. Build what you are building. Let her pursue you when her desire will rise. At least when she will have desire, she will reach out to you. Just quit it. Quit reaching out to women. Most of the things that you are saying to women, they don't need to be said because they mean nothing. All they do is to ruin the space that you have been creating between you and her. All they do is to ruin the curiosity that is there, that has been created by your absence. That is what it does. Now she has the certainty of who you are, what is next, when you will meet. Now she's not even interested. Now she doesn't want to have even a relationship. Now you are just a normal guy. Nothing is exciting. She's not curious. She's certain. Majority of you gentlemen, you ruin potential relationships that might have lasted long, potential perfect dates, and potential perfect relationship that might have lasted long just because you texted her. You never created the curiosity, the uncertainty is not there by just consistently reaching out. Most of you gentlemen, this is what you do. You just ruin it without doing it directly, but just on text. That is how you ruin potential perfect dates that you could have had with this lady. Because here's the trick. See, that time apart and misery has to work at your favor. It always has to work at your favor, and you are being pre-selected consistently since there is mystery, there is curiosity, there is uncertainty. That is what heightens the curiosity feeling on her side, and see, she starts to gauge because she can't understand you. So she slowly starts to invest on understanding, what are you up to? What are you doing right now? How are you living your life? What are you doing right now? Why aren't you missing her? Why aren't you even reaching out to her? Well, it means you have something interesting going on in your life, and your world is so interesting and fulfilling that you don't even think about her. How does it feel just spending time with you since you are not reaching out to her? Those are the questions she will consistently be asking herself since you never reached out to her. You created curiosity, uncertainty, and that time apart, it's working in your favor. That time apart, it's consistently always working in your favor.